The second rule was the importance of complete mobility. In the desert, infantrymen did not march. They rode in trucks. The queen of battle was the tank. Closely related to mobility was rule number 3, the need for speed. A fast-moving, quick, off-the-mark army, as General O'Connor's Western Desert Force had proved, possessed an enormous edge, and a quick-thinking, energetic general could dominate an opponent who paused to gather up all the loose ends. The final rule of desert warfare dealt with the nature of the battlefield itself. There were no industrial centers to capture, no captive populations to rule, no political considerations to clutter up tactics. It was a purely military struggle on an empty stage, and it was entirely possible to honor whatever rules of the game might still exist in a total war. To meet the pressing needs in Greece and East Africa, General Wavell had left the Western Desert Force gravely weakened. "Next month or two will be anxious," he cabled Prime Minister Churchill in March 1941, but he estimated that the enemy in Libya would not be strong enough to risk an attack before May. This, in fact, was precisely the timetable given in Hitler's orders to General Rommel. The turn of events was to surprise Hitler as much as Wavell. Erwin Rommel was a 49-year-old professional soldier whose reckless bravery during World War I had brought him 2 wounds and the Pour le Mérite, Germany's highest military decoration. Outspoken and blunt, Rommel lacked the arrogant polish of the Prussian aristocracy that supplied the German army with so many of its officers. In the 1930s, a book he wrote stressing boldness in infantry tactics caught Adolf Hitler's eye. In 1940, during the Battle of France, he led a panzer division with dash and brilliance. Hitler concluded that here was the man to come to the aid of Mussolini. The moment Rommel set foot in North Africa, the situation began to happen. Hitler had promised Mussolini an Afrikakorps of 2 German divisions, 1 armored and 1 of motorized infantry. When the 5th Light Motorized Division, a self-contained force of infantry, armor, artillery, and anti-tank and anti-aircraft guns, arrived at Tripoli in February 1941, Rommel ordered the ships unloaded through the night, ignoring the danger of the RAF bombing the lighted docks. He put his engineers to building dummy wooden tanks atop little Volkswagen staff cars to make the British think he was stronger than he was, and he hurried his advance units to El Agheila, the westernmost British outpost in Libya, to test the enemy's strength. The army that faced Rommel was not the same fast-moving, quick-thinking force that had chased Marshal Graziani out of Egypt. The desert rats of the 7th Armored Division, back in Egypt for rest and refitting, had been replaced by the newly arrived 2nd Armored Division, green and at half strength. The 6th Australian Infantry, victors at Bardia and Tobruk and Benghazi, was relieved by another Australian division, untrained and poorly equipped. Replacing O'Connor in command was Lieutenant General Philip Neame, a newcomer to the desert. On March 24, 1941, the German advance guard drove the British out of El Agheila. A week later, Rommel launched a second attack. Sensing the weakness before him, he disregarded his orders. "It was a chance I could not resist," he wrote. By April 2nd, Neame's defenses were splintered. Orders went out to abandon Benghazi if necessary. Wavell commanded General O'Connor to fly at once to Cyrenaica to try to restore a defensive front. There was little O'Connor could do, for Western Desert Force was rapidly falling apart. Communications broke down, orders were bungled, and troops went astray. An enormous supply dump containing most of the 2nd Armored's gas was set afire by its guards when they thought the enemy was approaching. The enemy turned out to be a British patrol. As O'Connor had done earlier in the year, Rommel took the desert shortcut across the base of the Cyrenaican Bulge. He pushed his men relentlessly, flying from one column to another in his tiny Storch plane. When told that the vehicles needed service,